Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and in today's video we have the first day of school, how to repurpose food, and a tip on how to stick to your grocery budget. So last Thursday was Allison's first day of first grade. I can't believe that she's already in first grade. Like, wasn't she just born yesterday? It is crazy. And I take the same picture every single year of her in front of that same wall, and that little brown bar up there, it's like her head just gets taller and taller and taller. It just makes me so sad. But she is starting school online this year, so she's going to be online only for 3 weeks and then slowly transition into going to school 2 days a week, and then eventually in October she'll be going 5 days a week, which I'm very excited for, and so is she. So let me know what you guys are doing for your kids, whether by choice or not by choice. Let me know, because every school district is different. But after a few tech hiccups, maybe a couple of tears here and there, the first day was a success, and then the second day was even better. So here is to a really good school year. So this week I visited Aldi and Meijer with a quick run to Dollar Tree for ingredients for a dessert for my next Dollar Tree video, which is coming at the end of September. I'll give you a quick sneak peek up here, but I'm not going to say anything about it until the end of September. So keep an eye out for that as well. So let's get into the grocery hauls. We made a quick trip to Meijer for just a couple of things that I knew Aldi would not have. First, I picked up some extra cinnamon gum. I had a coupon that I got in the mail from Meijer for 45 cents off. These blueberries were $1.49 a pint. They're on sale at Aldi for $1.99. So I figured while I was here, I would grab 2 of those. I don't like snacking on blueberries just by themselves, but I love freezing them and putting them in yogurt. So I think that's what I'm going to do with those. I bought 3 of the vanilla Oikos Triple Zero yogurts. I usually buy the 4-pack, but I only needed 3 of them today. It was cheaper to buy the 3 than it was the 4-pack, obviously. I got some more vinegar. I actually picked up some rice vinegar. A lot of recipes that I use call for rice vinegar, and I have never bought it, I guess. I don't really know why. Never used it before, so we're going to use it in some of the Asian dishes and see how it turns out. One of the reasons why I went to Meijer was because I saw on their app that they had the Coffee Mate Natural Bliss. It was like a mint truffle flavor, which sounded so good, and I was looking forward to trying it. They didn't even have it out. So I got a hazelnut flavor for John. And I got a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes for $1.99. I'll be using that in a couple of recipes. So pretty small trip, but not too bad. I just finished up my Aldi trip, and actually I was $10 under budget. I'll talk more about that later, but that was quite unexpected. So starting over here, we've got a big container of broccoli for dinner, and then a package of zucchini I'm going to chop up really finely and make spaghetti sauce out of it. Then 1 pound of strawberries for Allison's lunches. Some red grapes, they were 99 cents a pound. Got 2 pounds of regular carrots that I'll be peeling and I think shredding and chopping for snacks and dinner. Then a huge cauliflower I'll be using for one of our dinners. Some more bananas. Got some celery I'm using in 2 different recipes. Got some more almond milk for my smoothies. I bought a bag of meatballs. I wanted to get these at Meijer because they had turkey meatballs, but they were completely out of all the meatballs. So I got this one instead. This one was only $4.49, and at Meijer they were $7, so I guess I got the better deal. I'll be using these in 2 different meals this week, and I'm going to be posting a video on Friday showing you how to use a bag of meatballs and the potatoes that you saw from Meijer in 2 different recipes. So look forward to that. And I got a jar of salsa and a huge bag of white cheddar popcorn. I figured Allison would enjoy that for snacks or lunches. Then I got a big container of chicken broth. I knew that Aldi didn't have bouillon cubes anymore, or at least at my store they don't. So I got just this to hold me over until I can find them somewhere else. Then just a gallon of milk, another 3-pound bag of the Gala apples. Got a little container of these Sweet Pops tomatoes. I was kind of like feeling some tomatoes for a snack, so I might just use that along with, I'm not sure what else yet. I think I have some hummus in the fridge. Then some tortillas for breakfast burritos. Got some more salami for Allison's lunches. Then 2 dozen eggs. I got 2 bags of frozen green beans and 2 bags of frozen broccoli. I also got 3 blocks of cheese. There's a Colby Jack, mozzarella, and cheddar. Just using for different things. Pizza, some sort of like tacos, Allison's lunches. Then another container of Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. I bought 4 cans of tomato paste and a can of tomato sauce. I am making my own pizza sauce, and it makes enough for like 5 meals. So I'm going to be freezing this and showing you in a video coming up the next week or 2. Then we were out of garlic and hot sauce. We cannot go without hot sauce in this house. Then some more Dijon mustard, 2 cans of crushed tomatoes that are going in a spaghetti sauce. And I got a 5-pound bag of fresh chicken breasts. These were only $1.49 a pound, so I only paid about $7.50 for all of that, which is not bad. I will separate this, put it on a cookie sheet with parchment paper, and then flash freeze them. That way I can just get them out for dinners when I need them. So that is it for my shopping trip. I'll be right back with the total. So my total for this week was $89.77. So here is my tip on how I sometimes save money on groceries. It doesn't always work. However, when I make my grocery list for the week, I look at the items I'm buying and I sometimes estimate their cost. So for example, eggs in my area are 78 cents right now for a dozen. I round that up to $1, mostly because I don't really know exactly what the price is, because sometimes it'll change, but it's also just makes things easier when I do the math. So I round things up most of the time to the nearest dollar, to the nearest 50 cents or something like that. That actually really adds up. So when I went to Aldi, I was expecting to spend $79 and I only spent $69. So like 20 cents here, $1 or so there. I mean, it really adds up, especially with the produce that it's by weight, like grapes or the broccoli or the zucchini. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to buy, so overestimating for me seems to work. So next time you make your grocery list, try rounding everything up to the next dollar and see how much money you save on your budget. So let me show you what I'm making this week. Here is what's on our menu for the week. Starting with Sunday, I'm taking half the bag of meatballs that I bought. I'm just going to maybe cook them in the slow cooker or maybe just even on the stovetop for a short while, put some barbecue sauce on it. We've got barbecue sauce in the fridge already. Then I'll make some mashed potatoes. So this is the first meal that I'm going to be using that uses the meatballs and the potatoes. I will show you actually in a video coming up on Friday how to do that. So I've got links in the description with the recipes for all of this. It is actually one link that takes you to a sample healthy meal plan. It's got some of this on here along with some other awesome breakfast and snack recipes. So make sure you guys check that out. Monday, I'm making chicken and dumplings. Now this is part of the Fixate from Beachbody. They have their own cooking show and their own cookbook. I don't have the exact recipe for this that I think I can share. I'm sure if you go and search for Fixate chicken and dumplings, you might find something similar. But we'll just have that on Monday. And Tuesday, I'm making veggie spaghetti. So I'm taking that zucchini, I'm going to chop it up really finely and add it to some homemade spaghetti sauce with the crushed tomatoes and a whole bunch of spices. And then we'll have that with, actually, I didn't buy spaghetti. I have pasta in the cupboard, just like rotini, I think. So we'll have veggie rotini. I'll have some frozen broccoli to go with it. And Wednesday is the other meal that I'm making with the meatballs. Meatball marinara baked potatoes. So this is repurposing some of the spaghetti sauce from Tuesday's dinner. So same meatballs, I'm just going to pour the rest of the marinara sauce on there and let that cook for a little bit. Bake some potatoes We'll pour the meatballs on top along with some shredded mozzarella and probably some frozen vegetables to go with it, but simple, cheap, and delicious dinner. And Thursday, I'm making pizzas out of some pita that I bought at the bread store a few weeks ago, I think. I'll pull those out. I'm actually making my own pizza sauce as well. I've got like lots of video ideas coming up for the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to show you how I make my own pizza sauce and spaghetti sauce. It is delicious and freezer friendly. I have pepperoni in the cupboard, and we have some jalapenos that'll go on it as well. And I'm making spicy cauliflower bites. This is just roasted broccoli or cauliflower with a buffalo sauce that's going to be poured on top and baked with it. Again, it's another Fix8 recipe. If I can find something similar, I will post it in the description for you guys. And Friday, we're having chicken salad on tortillas and roasted broccoli to go with it. I love this recipe. I modify it every so often. Sometimes I'll use mayo with it. Sometimes I'll just use extra Greek yogurt. I think today I'll just use extra Greek yogurt. And finally, on Saturday, we are going to Kings Island for the first time in a few weeks. I have been missing it very badly, and we get to go with some friends, so I'm super excited. They're open every weekend until the November 1st, I think it is, and they've got some sort of fall-related event going on. I don't think it's this coming up weekend, but it should be like sometime in September and October. Sort of like Halloween, but without all the people being close together. So as far as breakfast goes, I'm making breakfast burritos. It's just scrambled eggs, and I've got some ground turkey in the freezer. I will cook up and add some sort of like breakfast seasonings to it, maybe a little maple syrup. John will have that for breakfast. I'm going to take all the mix and put them into separate containers. That way all he has to do is microwave it and then put it on the tortilla. I am having just scrambled eggs and like veggies, whatever I can find in the fridge. I might have some toast with it too. I've got more bread in the freezer. And then Allison has some leftover cereal, and I'll probably make some pancakes for her as well. And then lunch is always leftovers for us. I'm going to try to make a video later this week with Allison's school lunches. Even though she's doing online school, I still want to be able to pack her lunch and make it seem like somewhat normal. So I'm going to try to record those and maybe get a video out on Sunday to see if you guys like that and just need more school lunch ideas. So that is all of our menu. So before I go, I wanted to tell you guys, because I know some of you don't have Facebook and a lot of you are not in my Facebook group, which is called Meal Planning and Healthier Eating. I post all sorts of grocery tips and meal planning tips and stuff in there. It's a lot of fun. But I do a huge challenge, a free challenge once a month, and this past month just happened to be called Grocery Budget Busters, where it was a 3-day training series, and I just went over like the most popular foods that I buy or other people buy that they might be wasting money on, that you could buy cheaper or you can even make yourself. So I actually uploaded all 3 of those videos to YouTube. Now, they're private links, so I have the links in the description below. If you try to search for it on YouTube, you're not going to find it. So I've got the links below to days 1, 2, and 3. I figured I didn't want you guys to miss out on it, so I wanted to give you the chance to see it and hopefully save money on your groceries too. So just make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can be notified whenever I post more grocery haul videos or recipes or meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.